Hi everybody, welcome to my messy bed. We'll see how long I can sit here today. I'm kind of like off my bed and on the little like 2-inch wide footstool part of it. Um, and my phone's probably gonna ring in a minute, but I just kind of wanted to go over like the video that I did yesterday. I was so deep in fibro fog that I couldn't focus, couldn't I just couldn't focus, couldn't get the words to come out, which, happens with us. So, um, this video, hopefully, Binx will cooperate. It, I wanted to talk about, number one, how, wonderful I'm feeling today compared to yesterday. Yeah, it's a total lie. But anyway, I wanted to also mention the support group find me on Facebook. My name is Sin City, all one word, Renee, and it is so much fun. We laugh there all the time, all the time. But if you're easily offended, probably not a good idea to join. Truth. Okay, so anyway, some of the things that some people have asked me about in questions were things that they didn't know before being diagnosed. So I actually have my support groups page up on the big screen in front of me. So I'm just gonna list some of the comments that actually real people like me have listed. Um, and one of the things that people didn't realize, that they realized that, okay, I'm going to be in pain and I'm going to hurt, and then those two famous words that, like I said, haunt me every day were chronic and forever. So it is chronic, it is forever, but the faster that you get diagnosed, the better off you are. Oh my god, I've got my geeky glasses on. Sorry. Anyway, um, I'm old. I need geeky glasses. So anyway, that was one of the things that kind of took me by surprise. Was like, okay, well, they told me that they could manage it, and it's going to be fine once I get to that point. But the truth of the matter is they have to really struggle with different, trying different medications. We're also different, that some things work on some people and they don't work on other people. And so it's kind of a back and forth game where they're trying different medications to see what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. So it takes time. Just, try to be patient. One of the people in my support group said that the thing that caught them off guard was, in trying to get a diagnosis, how much money they spent, because it's just so expensive. There's lab work, there's x-rays, there's either CAT scans or MRIs, and the medicine itself is very expensive. I know I just lost my health insurance recently, and my Lyrica that I'm supposed to take 300 milligrams twice a day, and I've cut that back to one pill a day because it's so expensive. It's like almost $300 a month if I take it the right way. So I just cut my dosage in half, and I don't recommend doing that because don't do what I did. Listen to your doctor. Obviously, I don't have the cool white coat, so don't listen to me. Um, but so it is very expensive. I'm kind of reading here. One of the people said that what she didn't know was that it takes time to try to figure out, what helps manage your symptoms, and it's really frustrating. She said she was hoping for an easier solution, and it's just not. It's very just depressing because it's a really long process. And she said maybe also recommend keeping a diary of daily symptoms, so it's easier when you find a doctor that believes you. That should be, and she says this, um, the first question you should ask your doctor is if they believe in fibro. And if they don't, then run like hell. And that's true. My doctor, she did believe in fibro. She didn't have much experience with it, but like I said, I asked her, "Are you willing to learn?" And she said yes. And she asks me questions all the time about what people, real patients are saying. So that's awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, Sometimes that's all it takes is somebody to believe in you and believe that you are in pain. Because if you're like I am, um, I hate looking sick. I hate it. And when I walk by the mirror, if I see myself, looking like I've got the flu, or you get out of bed and you've got that like crease on the side of your face from the pillow mushing your head. Um, I hate that. I hate looking sick. And so I keep my makeup right next to my bed. And when I'm hurting, and there are days that that's all I can manage to do is, my makeup. And then I go back to sleep. So it's kind of pointless, I guess, but that's just how it is. You never know who you're going to meet in your dreams, right? Lisa, I can hear you laughing. Even from here, I can hear you laughing. Yeah. Let's move on. That's kind of an inside group joke. That's a dream. We've all had those dreams, right? Yeah. Thanks. Only me. Um, One of the members said that when he was diagnosed, there were no support groups, and knowing there are now is good, and knowing how to find a really good support group is even better. Um, and of course, that would be my group. So Sin City Renee on Facebook. Find us. It's a blast. Another girl says she would recommend going to the National Fibromyalgia Association website and find doctors in your area that help with chronic pain. And that is a very, very good suggestion. A brand new member that just joined today is it's real comfortable there. It's like family, because like I said, if you watch my fibrofog video, you will lose friends and you will lose family. Are you gonna jump down from there? Come here, baby. Binksy, come on. Come on. He's in the window being naughty. But you will lose friends, and a really strong support group around you is key almost to living. I mean, it's so easy just to give up that will when you're in so much pain. But anyway, he's a brand new member and already is opening up and being honest with us all, and that is so awesome. And he said one of the main things that he struggles with, besides the pain, is the guilt that you feel. Well, in his case, being a father. In my case, it's being a mom. My youngest, I think, was 12 or 13 when I was diagnosed, and I had homeschooled them. I'd been everything in their world their whole lives, and then all of a sudden I was bedridden and couldn't even care for myself, let alone them. And I still feel a lot of guilt over that, because I'm still unable to interact with, out in the living room anyway, with my family, because the noise is just too much for me. I can't be around a lot of action. It's very overwhelming. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that about us. They think that we're, faking it or pretending, or like we just don't like them. We just don't want to be around them. And that is totally not the case. We really cannot stand to be around, chaos. It's just too much. But when your kid comes to you and says, like my youngest son played semi-pro football for a while, and when they come and say, hey, you want to toss the football around with me, and you have to say no because you're hurting too much. Smaller kids they don't understand that. They don't understand chronic pain. To them, if they fall down and they skin a knee, you know, it gets better. So when is mom or dad going to get better? And, you know, another hard thing for them to understand is, you know, forever. We're sick forever. This is not going to get better. How do you tell your child that? And leave it in the comments. I mean, let me know. Because as a parent, you will feel really, really guilty that there aren't things that you can do anymore. And it's a horrible feeling. You feel, you know, like you're letting your kids down, you're letting your spouse down. And that's kind of when you go, you know, what's the point of my being here anymore? All I am is a burden. I'm a financial burden. I'm an emotional burden. I'm a mental burden. And those kind of thoughts are very dangerous. Don't have those alone when those thoughts start creeping into your head. Don't be alone with those thoughts. In my support group, I post my phone number right at the top for anybody who needs to talk anytime, day or night, and all of my members have access to me day or night. And I so look forward to, you know, the day that one of them like has me on speed dial and they're all, you know, drunk and get picked up or something for disorderly drunken conduct and want me to bail them out of jail, because, you know, I mean, I would be there in a second for them. Yeah, don't call me. Don't waste your phone call from jail on me, because I'm not coming to get you and I'm not bailing your dumb ass out. And that's kind of how the support group is. We just bag on each other and have a great time, and then at the end of the day, when one of us is hurting, or, you know, we all rally around them and give them the love and support that they need. And it's really common in my group to hear people say, you know, I love you, or you made me cry happy tears. You know, it's common, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. Let's see. I'm just reading through here real quick to see. One person said, you know, it feels like they're trapped in someone else's broken body. And I can't even tell you. That is so very true, because, like I said, in another video, I had them write goodbye letters to themselves, because we're not the same person that we were before we were diagnosed. And it's important to realize that and grieve for that person that we were, and then say goodbye. And then we wrote letters to our new self, like a letter of introduction, just like you would if you, you know, met somebody in the group and say, hi, my name is blah, 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 and I'm into blah, 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 and, you know, yada, 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 on, and introduce yourself to yourself, because sometimes seeing that, writing those words out with a pen and paper or on the keyboard and notepad, whatever, I really wanted them to do it like on a piece of paper that, you know, their goodbye letter, after they read it, they could throw it in the fireplace, they could rip it up, whatever you want to do. But it's a symbol, goodbye. It's like a, you know, as human beings, we all have our rituals. You know, we get up in the morning, we grab our coffee, we brush our teeth, whatever. It's a ritual. It's a same thing day after day. And rituals are important to us. And so that symbolism of, you know, that going through that ritual, that motion of throwing that away and then starting fresh, is really an important step toward finding your new life, because it's a brand new life. It's forever. Now in the group, they're bagging on me about how long it takes to do my makeup. But I'm a horrible poster child for fibro, because I don't like to look sick. I don't like people to say, you know, oh, you look tired, or oh, you look like you're not feeling well. You know, they can see it when I'm, you know, walking, or, you know, interacting. My family can see it on days when I'm not doing well. one of the people said, I think we are all actors in the sense that we truly feel much, much worse than we let ourselves look like. And I had just said to my best friend yesterday, hi Beckus, love you. I feel like Romper Room. Hi Lynn, hi Lisa, hi Angie, I see you, I love you. Hi Judy, hi Jeffrey, hi Ingo. You know, I just feel like Romper Room right now. So forgive me because I'm, I promise I'm totally sane. Probably not totally sane, but if there's not a little crazy mixed in, what fun is it? It's no good. So, anyway, I just told my best friend yesterday that it's all a lie. It's all just a huge, act that I put on, and it sucks. It sucks, but it's true. And if I'm honest, which I promise to be, um, this is all game face. This is, smile, Renee, don't be afraid, and fuck me, don't pass out, because I am so terrified of doing videos that it is really, really hard for me. That's why, I even told my group, if you don't share my video, I will come to your house. I will find you and I'll punch you in the forehead. And if you're a guy, I will kick you in the ding ding too. Because these are so hard for me to do, and I just want to get it over with. I really do. Like I want to get the word out, and I want to help people so much. But to be honest, it's so much easier to hide behind my computer screen and just type to people. And I will type until my fingers ache, or jump on the phone and talk to people or whatever. But it's just, videos are just excruciating. But I have that need in me, that drive. That's what keeps me going, is trying to prevent someone else from going through the same stumbling blocks that most of us went through. I saw like 50 doctors. I went to every hospital here in town, and ended up in Scottsdale, Arizona at Mayo Clinic. And by that time, I was so riddled with anxiety and panic that I was dying, and that they weren't going to figure out what was wrong with me, and I was going to leave my kids, like orphans. And I was just so scared. And it took so long, and I was just done. I had, like I said before in a video, decided on my way there that if I didn't get an answer that day at that appointment, I was going to unbuckle my seatbelt and wreck my car on the highway home, because I just couldn't be a burden to my family anymore. So I don't want anybody else there at that point, where I was, and mentally, emotionally. It's also better the sooner that you get diagnosed, the more they can bring you back to your normal self. People that get real early diagnosis, diagnosis is as soon as you're diagnosed, the better off you'll be, the more they'll bring back, and less pain that you'll have, and less suffering. And so, I could come on here and rant and scream and cry, but honestly, nobody wants to watch a video like that, and I'm not gonna help anyone by doing that. So I'm trying to be rational about this. But to the doctors out there that don't believe in this, still, after all these years of the same questions being asked here, even on YouTube and on Facebook, the same fucking questions, you're killing people. You are doing harm, because people end up at the end of their rope, just like I did, so to speak. You're killing people, and you're going to kill more until you finally reach out a hand and help these people. There's a huge issue with narcotics. It's very hard for us to get pain pills. Why? why is it so hard for us to get pain pills? It shouldn't be. We're in chronic pain every single day of our lives. I woke up this morning, I had forgotten to take a pain pill before I went to bed. And I woke up this morning at like 1:30, and I just wanted to scream. I was in so much pain, and I just had to like keep scooching over until I could reach my my juice and my pain medicine, and then just lay there for half hour, 45 minutes until I finally could get up and move. But I just kept trying to stretch it out, and it's a hard life, and I don't want anybody else to have to go through that. So if you know somebody who has fibro, please share my videos. Please share, my name on Facebook. Have them join the group, and because at least they'll have some laughter in their life. And sometimes that's the only thing in a day that you have to look forward to, and that keeps you going, during that day. So help me get the word out. And I'm sorry, my ass is like hurting so bad from this board now. Help me help other people, please. It's not often that we as human beings lower ourselves enough to really ask for help. And with this disease, you learn that sometimes you have to ask for help. You can't always do it on your own, no matter how hard you try. And that's okay, because there are people like me who they're in my group right now, waiting for you. They'll reach a hand down and pull you up. I swear to you. They will help you. And I'm always there. So to my group, I can't ever say it enough. I love you guys so much. And I thank you so much for choosing to be a part of my life. I wish you all love and wellness. Love you guys.